Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our new unit. This is Unit 7, and today our Lesson 1 in Unit 7 is called Liquid Volume. To begin our lesson, we're going to do our mental math and fluency. So you might want to get a piece of paper. We're going to make some estimations here. So we're going to make some estimations, and we are going to, one of these sums, one of these has a sum of about 250. Write that problem, not the sum, on your slate. So which one of these has a sum that's about 250? So make some estimations for some quick counting. When you have your answer, come back and press play. I would round this one right here to 125. And I think I would keep this maybe at 130 because I can do some quick adding here. In my ones place, that's a 5 and a 5 and a 2. That's me. You could have done this very differently too. You could have said 120 and 130, and you could have then said 2, 5, and 0. For this one, when you were rounding, this would have been 50, and this could have still stayed 310, or you could have said 300, and adding those together would get you 350. And this here, I probably would have gone down to 110. This one, I would have gone up to 50, and so I would have gotten 160. So the answer that we were looking for was this one. Now we're looking for a sum of about 500. So make some estimates and figure out which problem is going to have a sum of about 500. Okay. For this problem, I would have said 250 and 100. Adding those together would have been 350. So not quite 500. For this next one, I would have said 300 and I would have said 200. Added that together would have been 500. But there's still another one that is kind of a closer range. So we better check this out. So I'm going to keep the 28 to a 30. And the 402 is closer to 400. I'm going to add those together, and that's 430. So this is the problem we were looking for. 297 plus 210. And this is our last one. We're looking for a problem that is close to the sum of about 1,000. Make your estimates. When you have your answer, come back and press play. Okay, so now I'm going to say that this is probably closer, 964. I'm going to say that that's closer to 960. And 325, I could keep it or I could go lower. And I'm just going to go lower. I'm going to go down to 320. So now I'm going to add. I have my ones place 0, 6 plus 2 is 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12. I've gone past that 1,000 mark. So I'm going to move on to my next one. For this one, I'm going to round up to 690. And for this one, I'm going to round down to 540. And now I'm going to start adding. And I have a 0. I have 13 in my tens place, but I'm going to carry that extra 10 over and make this a 6. So then I have 6 plus 6, which is 12. Once again, I've gone over that 1,000 mark. So let's look at this last one. I'm going to round 748 to 750. And then I am going to keep this at 230. So I have 0 and 0. I have 5 plus 3, which is 8, and 7 plus 2, which is 9. This is about 1,000 right here. look at the three containers. Which do you think has the greatest volume? How could you find out? They don't give us the volume. That is the weirdest thing ever. All right, I'll be very honest, you guys. I paused and I searched forever to find, something new. Maybe I found it. Hold on just a second. Nope, that's not it. It's our math message, but nothing's there. Super wild. Okay, so we are going to just skip past this. We were supposed to look at three containers, but there's no containers to show you. Here are some questions, though, I'd like to show you guys. So liquid volume. Liquid volume is how much liquid a container holds. So think about at your house, what holds more? More liquid? A bowl, a cereal bowl, or in my house, a big popcorn bowl. So think about which one holds more volume. And it would be that popcorn bowl. We can measure liquid in liters and milliliters. So let me show you. 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So this shows us milliliters. So this is, if we were to fill with water here, we would have 50 milliliters. If we were to fill with water here, 100. If I were to fill water to here, I would have 500 milliliters. But if I were to fill it all the way up here, I would have 1,000 milliliters or 1 liter. So